What's going on, guys? Jason, the Arizona Desert Fisherman, here with you. I got my smoker outside again today. We are going to clean the inside of it. Now, I painted the vent covers and the handles. After I cleaned the vent covers with the Coke and scrubbed them down, they still really weren't looking all that great, so I just gave them a quick shot of the flat black spray paint, same as this. Now, that won't last on there because it was anodized aluminum, but it will keep them from rusting out any more than what they were. So now what we're going to do is we're going to clean out the inside as good as we can with some simple green, just because that's what I have. We're going to scrape a little bit of that rust just like we did on the outside, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do to finish cleaning it. Now, if you can see, I've got all these embers and wood chips and leaves coming out of the bottom there. I'm actually going to save these for what we're going to do here in a second. I got the bottom cleaned out pretty good. Let me give you a shot here real close. Now you can see this rail right here is pretty shot. So I'm still not sure what I'm going to do, and this one is the same way. It'd be really easy if these rails were screwed or bolted in, but they were spot welded in, and I'm afraid that if I try to get them off, I'm just going to rip the metal. So not exactly sure how I'm going to go about this. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know. Alright, so like I said, now I'm just going to take and spray the inside down really good with simple green and use the 150 grit side of the sanding block just to scrub it up a little bit. Alright, well, I gave it a good shot. Scraped down some of the rust in there, which is what I was concerned about. I'm not going to go crazy on getting it clean because this next step is going to do a really good job at it. What I'm going to do is fill one of these bowls with wood. There's a whole bunch of sticks and stuff laying around, and I'm going to start that on fire, and I'm going to close it up, and I'm just going to let it burn. And that's going to act just like oven cleaner, because when you use oven cleaner, your oven actually has to be hot, and that burns all of the old grease and all the chemicals off. And then after that, I'm going to wipe it out with a rag, and before I'm ready to actually use the smoker on food, I am going to burn some actual smoking wood chips in there, just to get a little bit of that grease built up, because that's one of the things I didn't want to clean this out, because you really don't want to clean out smokers. Just like a cast iron skillet, you don't want to get them completely spotless, because that grease buildup in the inside is what gives everything the flavor. But in this case, I had all the rust, so I had to scrape it. So we're just going to build a little bit of that stuff back up. Alright, so that'll be enough there to get me started. Now, the way I'm actually going to start this fire is pretty cool. I'll show you. Dryer lint is extremely flammable. So every time I do the laundry, I save the dryer lint in a little Ziploc bag just for situations like this, so I can start a fire quickly and easily. Alright, so now we got the fire going, and I left the thermometer in here because I'm actually going to see if it works while I'm doing this fire, and if it does work, then I won't need to replace it. I just got worried in the last episode because there was some condensation on the inside of it, so I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not. And to be honest with you, it doesn't look like it is, so we might have to end up replacing it because it's getting hot already. I got the fire going. I'm just going to let that go. I might add a couple more bigger pieces to it in a few minutes. I'm going to let it burn, and then, like I said, after that, I'm going to just wipe it out, and then we'll be ready to go. So thank you guys very much for watching today. I'll see you guys next time.